Robert Redford, one of the most beloved and influential figures in American cinema, passed away on September 16, 2025, at the age of 89. He died at his home in Sundance, Utah, the place he loved, surrounded by those he loved, his publicist Cindy Berger said. Born Charles Robert Redford Jr. on August 18, 1936 in Santa Monica, California, Redford had a challenging youth. His mother died when he was young, his family moved often, and he was expelled from the University of Colorado after losing his scholarship. Despite these difficulties, Redford pursued the arts. He studied at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts after some years of grappling with what he wanted to do. His early parts in theater and television paved the way for his breakthrough in film, notably with Barefoot in the Park with Jane Fonda, and later in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which made him an international star. Redford was at times typecast as the handsome leading man, but he pushed beyond that stereotype. His filmography includes a variety of roles showing his range: romantic leads such as in Out of Africa, political and socially conscious films like All the President's Men and The Candidate, or more complex, character-driven parts, for instance in The Electric Horseman, or in later years, films that asked deeper questions. He also became an accomplished director. Among his most celebrated directorial efforts are Ordinary People, which won him the Academy Award for Best Director and also Best Picture in 1980, and later films such as Quiz Show and A River Runs Through It. One of Redford's greatest legacies is his work off-screen in building institutions that supported emerging filmmakers. He founded the Sundance Institute and the Sundance Film Festival beginning in the late 1970s and early 1980s. These became iconic platforms for independent filmmaking, giving voice to new storytellers who might otherwise have been overlooked. He also believed strongly in creative independence and the freedom to take risks. He was known to challenge studios when needed in order to preserve artistic integrity. Redford was deeply connected to environmental causes. He moved to Utah in the early 1960s, bought land in the mountains, and made his home in places close to nature. He was also a family man. He was married twice, first to Lola Van Wagenen, with whom he had 4 children, 2 of whom passed away, Scott, an infant, and James, who died of cancer in 2020. Later, he married German artist Sibylle Sagers in 2009. Redford continued to act well into his later years. His performance in Our Souls at Night, 2017, again with Jane Fonda, was among his later works. His final major film role is often considered The Old Man and the Gun, 2018. Though he spoke about possibly stepping back, he never formally retired from the life of art and influence. According to statements, Redford died peacefully in his sleep. No cause of death has been publicly disclosed. Robert Redford's legacy is broad and lasting. He's remembered not just for his handsome leading roles, but for his commitment to storytelling, the arts, environmentalism, political awareness, and helping others in the film community find their voice. Tributes have poured in from colleagues and friends. Jane Fonda called him a beautiful person in every way, who stood for an America we have to keep fighting for. Meryl Streep said, "One of the lions has passed." Barbra Streisand remembered him as charismatic, intelligent, intense, one of the finest actors ever. He reshaped what it means to be a Hollywood icon, one who does more than charm, but who challenges, creates, and cares. Robert Redford will be chiefly remembered for the many lives he touched. Through his art, mentorship, passion for causes, and his sense of boldness. He leaves behind a cinema richer for his contributions and a world where independent voices have a greater chance of being heard thanks to the structures he built.